Hello everybody, how are you doing today? Welcome to another After Effects CS6 tutorial. My name is Buddy Blackford, and today I want to show you how to put text on a path or a mask path, and we can make it goofily shaped like it is right now, and you can make it fly across the screen or move along the path. And I'm going to show you how to do that today, so let's get started. Now I'm gonna delete this one that I have now so we can start from scratch, but as you can see I just created a path, moved it around, and that's good. So let's start. Delete that out, and we're just gonna create some new text. Control T for text tool, and click, and we'll just write something here, and I wrote let's make this text fly across the screen. Now what you need to do is click on your text down here in the layer panel, and then just zoom out so you can have the whole page showing, and take your pen tool and just draw a motion path. Now if you just want to make curves without having to make these Bezier handles, you can click on Roto Bezier here and it would make your curves for you. I'll just show you real quick again. So click on Roto Bezier and we can just make curves like this, and it makes them nice. It's a little easier than doing it that way, but I never really use Roto Bezier too much because I like having more control over the curves. So now we have a path on the text layer. So let's come down to the text layer here in our layer panel, twirl down, and we've got text, masks, and transform. Well, we want to go to text, so scroll down to text, and now we have this path options here. We want to open that up. We want to choose our path to be our mask that we just created, mask 1, and now it's on the path. Well, that was easy enough. So now we've got it like in a funky looking shape. So that's how you can make your different shapes. Now say you want the shape to or your text to be in a different part of the shape. Well, that's where you come down to here, and you go down to the first margin or the last margin, and you can move it along here. Now, I think you usually probably want to hold Shift while you're doing this, so it goes across the screen a little better. And if you try to do it without holding Shift, you might come to the edge of the screen, especially when you try to go left. You'll be like pretty much forced to like stop when you hit the edge of your monitor. So we got the first margin there. That's how you do that, and that's animatable. So we could, if we wanted to, hit a keyframe here, start this before it comes out or when it's off the screen, and come in and then reanimate this so it's all the way at the end, and then we've got a nice little animation there. Oh, my preview panel's like hidden. There we go. Hopefully this doesn't take forever. There we go. And there you go. You can see it like that. Now, I mean, that's way too fast. You can't even read it, but you get the idea. That's how you animate it. And delete these keyframes so I can show you everything else. Let's see, put the margin back in somewhere in the middle. Let's put it at 0, I think. It's probably in the middle. So we got our last margin, which is below it, and that's pretty much the same thing. So if we have this here, and then we move this also, they kind of like, they interact with each other a little bit. Pretty much both do the same thing. Now we've got this one called force alignment, and if you click on it, it's got an on and off. So if I click on that, it's going to put it across the whole entire text here. And this is where your first margin and last margin make a difference from each other, because you can take now the first margin and bring it in, and then you can also take the last margin and bring it in and bring the letters closer or farther apart. So if you take force alignment off, it's going to bring them back together. So there we go for that. There, put these back to 0. Turn this off. And then we'll go to perpendicular to path, and that's, you'll see what that does easily. It makes that, when you take it off, it just makes it go straight up and down, or the way that you set your text. So turn that off. And then we got reverse path, which just flips it over at the top. This is easy enough. Now you can use these all in conjunction with each other to make some different looking paths. You don't have to just have one on and one off and all that stuff. So I mean, there we go. So that's pretty much moving all this stuff across the path. Down here in the layer panel, now you can come up into your comp panel here, and you can see these things on the edge, and when you put your selection tool over top of them, these are the first and the second margins. Let me flip this back over. So we have our margin tools here also, and if you click and hold and drag, you can edit your margins that way also. And this is the end margin. As you can see down in the layer panel down here, if I move this, the last margin there will move. The property will change. Man, I was fumbling with words there. Still am. Jeez. Well, that's all for the path here, and how to put your text on a path and move it around. So, just thanks for watching this one, everybody. Have a good day.